Hello everyone, welcome back to Red Alt Key. I'm Leslie and today we're diving deep into the world of Linux with our top 10 Linux commands video. Whether you're a seasoned Linux pro or just starting your journey, these commands are essential for every Linux user. Let's kick things off with the fundamental command ls. This command lists the files and directories in the current directory. Right now, as we can see, we only have one file in that folder. However, if we type in ls -a, there are now two files. This is because the second file, whose name starts with a dot, as in .test, is a hidden file. By typing just ls, we do not see the hidden files. Let me show you by creating more files with dots as part of their names. I've created 3 files whose names are .1, .2, and .3. If we type in ls, we still see this one file, whoami. However, if we type in ls -a, we now see 5 files. Creating directories is a breeze with the mkdir command. I'll show you how to make directories with various options, including parent directories. We're going to create a directory called 5 with mkdir and 5. So if we type in the first command ls, we now have a folder 5. This time we're going to create a folder within the 5 folder using the parent directory command, which is mkdir -p and then the folder 5 / and the new folder that we want to create, which is 6. So the command is mkdir -p space 5 / 6, and if we press enter and then type in ls, where is the 6 folder? If you look at the command, you notice that 6 comes after the /, which comes after 5, which means that 6 is a subfolder of 5. So let's cd into 5 and then ls to see a new folder in there called 6. We can do more with the make directory or mkdir command. This time we're going to create 3 different folders at the same time. mkdir 7 space 8 space 9 enter. ls, we have 7, 8, and 9 that have been created. So this is the make directory or mkdir command. Let us tackle file removal with the rm command. We'll cover how to delete files and directories. ls -a, it lists these files in white. So the first one is whoami, and then there's .1, .test, .3, and .2. We'll delete the last 3 in this case. So it'll be rm space .test, enter, and it's gone. There. Let's try again. rm space .3, enter, and it's gone. The same command can be used to delete directories. However, there's a caveat. The caveat being that there is a command that's specifically for deleting directories, which is rmdir. Let me show you the command. First, we'll see contents of this folder. I want to delete the folder 7. So I'll use rmdir 7, enter, and it's gone. However, if I try to remove the folder 9 with the rm command, let's see what happens. rm 9, enter. It cannot remove 9 because 9 is a directory. Here's the caveat. Although rm can only be used to delete files, it can also be used to delete directories with an -rf switch. rm space -rf space 9, enter, and it's gone. For efficiency and productivity, we have the alias command. I'll show you how to create custom shortcuts for your most frequently used commands, making your Linux experience even more streamlined. I'll use an example of one command I use a lot on Ubuntu Linux. It's a set of two commands. One to check for updates, and the second command is to install those updates. The first command is sudo apt update, and I press enter. Then it will ask for a password. Then once I enter the password, it then checks for updates. I won't run it now because I want to run the same command with an alias. Going to cancel out from there. The second part is sudo apt get upgrade. Run it. It will prompt me for my password. I type in the password, then it upgrades. It first has to download the newer files with sudo apt update. Then it has to install those files or updates using the sudo apt get upgrade. We're going to create two aliases, one to run sudo apt update and another to run sudo apt get upgrade, and we'll use the alias command. Clear that. So if we type in alias and press enter, there's a guide, so to speak. Well, I'm calling it a guide because it's a reference. However, what we're looking at here are aliases that are already in place. So if you look at the bottom from the fourth down, there's an L. L equals ls. L equals ls minus cf, or LA is equals ls minus a. So if I type in LA, I'm actually running ls minus a. If I type in LL, I'm actually running ls minus ALF. So we're going to do something similar and create an alias to run updates. So let's go back there again. Alias. There it is. Oh. Yes. Okay. So to create an alias is more or less the same as what we see down here. So you type in the command alias space and then the alias that you're creating. So we'll say updates downloading is UD. UD equals single quote sudo apt get apt update single quote close. Then we'll type in alias. There it is at the bottom of the list. UD is equal to sudo apt update. So let's type in UD. Prompt for the password. And there it is. It's downloading updates. So we ran sudo apt update using the alias UD that we just created. Let's create the alias for the other command. Clear alias space UI for update install equals single quote sudo apt get upgrade single quote enter. Type in alias. There it is at the bottom. We'll type in UI. There it is. Actually, this means that there is nothing to update because I recently installed updates. Next up, there is also the opposite end of this. Since there's a command to create an alias, there should be a command to remove an alias, and that command to remove an alias is unalias. So its usage is an alias and then the alias. Type in alias to check. UD is gone. Let's remove UI and type in alias and UI is gone. Need to view contents of a file? The cat command is your solution. I'll show you how to use it. I have a file lorem in this folder. To view the contents of this file with cat, we type in cat space and the name of the file and then press enter. There it is. Staying oriented in the file system is essential. The pwd command will help you print the working directory, allowing you to know where you are in your Linux system at any time. Let's type in, first clear the screen. Let's type in pwd and press enter. It tells us we are in the commands folder, which is in the red folder, which is in the home folder. That's how we use the pwd command. Pwd means print working directory. In other words, tell me where I am. Curious about your current user? The whoami command provides a quick answer, and I'll explain how to use it to check your current user identity. Sometimes when working with multiple systems that use different user IDs, you lose track of which account you're currently using to log in. So typing in whoami gives you the current user identity. I'll type in whoami, enter. That's the user that I'm using. For accessing system network information, we have the hostname command. I'll show you how to retrieve your system's hostname, a valuable piece of information for network configuration. Clear the screen. Type in hostname. Enter. That's the hostname of the machine that I'm on. Here's a bonus. The bonus, however, is not a command, but it's a cool way to piggyback commands one after another. I'll show you this using commands that you have already seen, starting out with ls followed by cd followed by make directory followed by rm. So let's see where we are. Okay, there's 8 there, so I'll say cd 8 and ls. Maybe let's switch those around, and make directory 10 and ls and whoami and hostname. So I have used the double ampersand to piggyback these commands. 1 cd8, 2 make directory 10, 3 ls, 4 whoami, and 5 hostname. Once I press enter, these commands will run back to back. I'll press enter. The first command that ran was cd8, which took us into this folder. The next command was to make a directory 10, which was immediately followed by ls, which shows us the contents of this folder 8, and that's it there. It only has the folder 10, and then we ran whoami, and then we ran hostname. So whoami is this here, and hostname is this. Hope you had fun. Thank you for watching this video. Look forward to seeing you on the next one. Please don't forget to hit subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss any notifications. Bye.